Alright guys, before the tutorial starts, I want to give you guys my button layout and some settings that could help you out. So, I play on bumper jumper tactical, and I play on bumper jumper tactical because I can slide with right stick and jump with L1, meaning I don't have to take my fingers ever off the stick to do anything. That's good to keep your movement fluid, one, and your aim especially. You want to be able to jump and slide without having to take your hands off the stick. And this is just the perfect layout for me. I know some people use stick and move. Stick and move is also really good. I used to use it where you can jump with right stick. If you don't really care too much about sliding, jumping with right stick at least so you can jump shot corners, stuff like that. Or the other alternative is playing claw. A lot of people, hate on claw. Oh, you're gonna get arthritis, this, that. But claw is really the best way to have it all in one. You don't have to play any weird loadout. You can play default and everything's gonna be fine. Also, you guys should also have your slide behavior on tab instead of hold. This makes it so instead of holding your crouch button to slide, you can just tap it and you slide right away. And it's so much better than holding, and it's quicker. You also want to have automatic sprint on. This makes it so you don't have to keep pushing down your left stick every time you want to sprint. And it's one of the best things they've added in this game. It's so much better than having to press left stick over and over and over again. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Enjoy the video. Yo, what's good everybody? John here, back with another video. Today I'm gonna do a advanced movement guide for everybody. If you play Warzone, Rebirth, anything, multiplayer, it's gonna help you with everything. Alright guys, the first thing I'm gonna be showing you guys is snaking. Snaking is when someone is shooting at you and you get behind the cover and you basically do this. It makes it harder for them to hit you. You go prone and you like back up a little bit and then you jump up. So you go up to the wall, prone, back up, jump, be up, and then this makes it look like you're, from their point of view, like your head glitching, and it'll be easier to kill them. Alright guys, the next thing I'm gonna be showing you now is slide canceling. So slide canceling is when you press your crouch button twice and then you jump right after, but you don't really jump. For most people, you just press circle twice. When you press circle twice, you'll end up like this, and then when you press X, you'll get up. So circle twice X, and it looks like this. It's a really quick way to get around the map. You can slide around corners really fast, peek corners really fast, slide canceling like that. There's also fast slide cancels like this, where you just like do it really fast, or a lot of people like me, we do smooth slide cancels where we slide for longer, like that, and that's how you break people's camera. You could be like sliding and then you slide right behind them like that, or like that real quick. There's also sliding into prone, like drop shotting, where you hold, basically you hold your slide button, you slide and then like press your crouch button while you're sliding, and it'll look like you'll drop straight down, you'll easy kill like that. And you just do this, and I wouldn't recommend spamming it because it's really easy to hit headshots with it. He could really easily hit me with my head if I just drop down like that. But yeah, the next thing I'm gonna be showing you guys is YY movement. A lot of people, they struggle with this. It's not really hard. All you have to do is press triangle twice and your gun will look like this, like If you look on my controller that you can see on the screen on the top right, if I press triangle once, it does this. If I press triangle twice, it goes back. If I do it quickly, it looks like my gun is like coming back to me, and it's called wowing. And you probably see a lot of YouTubers do this in their clips. It just looks good and smooth. Yeah, all you have to do is get the timer right. For different guns, it's different, you know. But I wouldn't recommend like spamming it like a bunch of the people do, because why gets you killed. Like, it gets you killed. So I wouldn't recommend spamming it, but yeah. Alright, the next thing we're gonna be doing is bunny hopping. Bunny hopping is when you double jump while you're peeking a corner. So if I was like right here trying to peek a corner, I could, and it looks like I just jumped like really far, but I just bunny hop. So it's really all about timing. You gotta time your jumps right, and it'll look like you're flying through someone's screen, and you can really it's hard for people to track that. You can just, you know, if I'm in a wall right here, I could just look how far I just jumped, like, you know. Bunny hopping is not hard. It's all about timing. You just wanna, as soon as you hear or like you feel yourself touch the floor, is when you want to jump again. So as soon as you hit the floor, you want to jump again while you're peeking a corner, and make sure you're looking up, because looking down, it won't do anything. And you want to do this normally with momentum, like while you're attack sprinting too. You want to, and you do this to peek corners, and your enemies it'll look like you just flew through their screen, like, yeah. The next thing I'm gonna be talking about is strafing. Strafing is when you're ADS, but you're also moving, so it's harder for the player to hit you. So when I'm moving like this, it's harder for the other person to track me while I'm shooting them. Basically, you just move your stick left and right, and going off the last tip, you can do it off of a bunny hop. So what you do is you bunny hop, and then you can, if you bunny hop to the right, for example, like that, you could probably strafe to the left like that. And yeah, or it's basically just moving left and right while you're shooting. And it's also easy if you're like on a head glitch or something like this. If you crouch spam and strafe left and right, it's harder for the person to know exactly where you're gonna pop out at. For example, like people who hardscope sit in towers, you know, if you're strafing left and right, it's harder for them to find where you're at and hit you like that. Alright, the next thing I'm gonna be talking about is shouldering. Shouldering is when you use this to peek on the enemies, like you peek out your shoulder a little bit just to see if there's someone over there. Like if I'm like this, I could peek out my shoulder real quick like that. Peek, peek. And you can do it and just get back to your spot. It's a really safe way of peeking, you know. You could just poke your shoulder right out, and they, you know, because you're just so quick, they can't really hit you. After that, the next thing I'm gonna be talking about is centering. Centering, you see my crosshair right here. Centering is, you want to keep it where you think an enemy's gonna pop out. So if I was like right here, I want to keep my crosshair on him while I'm following him, so when I ADS, my shot is gonna be on him. You know, while I'm moving, trying to keep your crosshair like basically it's just centering. Try to keep your crosshair next to that person, even if they have crazy movement. As long as you have your crosshair on them, they're easy to kill, just because you're constantly tracking them without, you know, imagine if I was just running at someone like this, you know, that's bad. All you have to do is just center your screen on where you think the opponent is going to be at, and just follow them around. Alright everyone, this is the end of the video. If you made it all the way here, I appreciate you watching all the way through. If you think there's anything I've missed, let me know. You can DM me on Twitter. I'll put it up on the screen and it's in the description. If you want a part 2, make sure to comment, and yeah, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.